Hello and welcome to another video in this series where we look at the new effect system for Fantasy Grounds VTT following the recent patch. And in this video we're going to be looking at the heal tags. So let's get the character up. Now we looked at the heal, just the plain old heal tag in the first or second video that we did on combat modifiers. So we're going to leave that one as having already been decided. And so here we've got our little power group set up. We're going to right click, add action, and then we're going to add effect. So the first one we're going to be looking at is the temp keyword. So it's just temp. And then we can either have a number or a dice roll here. So let's do 1d4. And we're just going to make the targets self. This is going to apply to Vary. And so now when Vary does any healing or temporary hit points healing, then we're going to get an extra d4. So if we nip down to her aid spell here, and we'll give Hamish some temporary hit points. You can see that we get 5 from the spell itself, and then we got a d4 and it's added in an extra amount of hit points. So that's the heal one. We can have numbers here, and we can have PC tags as well. So we could have heal level, for example. We need to make sure that we've got the square brackets on. And if we apply this effect now, then it's going to give 3 additional temporary hit points. So if we remove these for the moment, we do that again, then Hamish is going to get 5 from the spell plus the additional temporary hit points that we've got in this effect tag. So that's temp. The next one we're going to look at is heal die. So heal and then die, ending in a colon as ever. And what this is going to do is going to add a number to each dice, each healing dice that we roll. So let's go with 2, and we'll swap these effects out. We're going to give some wounds to Hamish here. So that we can see what's going on. And then when Vary comes down to her cure wound spell, we can see we're rolling 2d8. So when we do some healing on Hamish, then we can see down here that we've got heal die plus 4. What that means is that we have added a 2 to each of the d8s that we have rolled here. So instead of healing 14 points of damage, which is what the dice roll was, we've cured 18. So heal die will add an amount to each dice that you're rolling, each healing dice that you roll. We can't have dice for this. It's simple. It's always numbers, but of course that also means that you can use a PC tag as well. So let's heal die. And the next one we're going to look at is heal half. So all uppercase as ever. And we don't need anything here. There's just heal half on itself. And you're probably going to guess what this does. It is going to heal just half the damage dice roll. So we'll apply the effect. We'll give some more wounds to poor Hamish here. And now when Vary does healing on Hamish, you can see that she rolled a 10 on the healing dice, but Hamish was only cured for 5 wounds. It shows us down here that we only healed half of the healing that we could have rolled. So that's heal half. The next one we're going to look at is heal max. And as you probably guessed, this is going to do the maximum amount of healing that we can possibly do. So if we just give Hamish some, let's give him a bit more wounds. Let's give him 24 wounds. And we're now going to do our healing roll. And when we do the healing, despite the fact that we rolled a 2 and a 1, the two dice show 8s as the maximum amount we could roll in these two dice, and we've got our modifier, so we've healed a full 21 points of hit dice or wounds, and that is the amount, the total amount, the maximum total amount that we could have healed. So HEALMAX essentially ignores the dice roll and heals the maximum amount of damage that could have been rolled on the dice that are actually rolled. Okay, that's HEALMAX. The next one we're going to look at is Heal Multi. Now this does take a parameter, and this can be a whole number, or it can be a decimal fraction. So let's go with the whole number first of all. So HEALMULT, and it's mult, not multi. HEALMULT 2. So let's again give Hamish a huge amount of wounds, and we'll apply this, and then we're going to apply some healing to Hamish. We rolled a 16 here, but the total amount of wounds that we rolled, or the total amount of wounds that were cured, are actually 32, but he only had 24 wounds, so we've cured all of the 24 wounds, and it tells you here that the healing is exceeding wounds by 8. So we actually have doubled up the amount of healing that we did with Heal Mult. And as I say, this can take a fraction, a decimal fraction. So if we take this as 0. Let's say 3, for example, which would be weird, but let's use it for the purposes of this demonstration. We'll give some more wounds to Hamish, and then we will apply some healing to him. And you can see here that we rolled a 9, but it's divided that by 3, and the rounding has meant that Hamish was only cured for 2 wounds, because we've got this multiplier of 3. So I think the rounding is the difference. It should be 3, I think, but it's the rounding that's causing it to just be 2. So Heal Mult, I mean, 0.3 is a bit weird, but at any rate, you can have a decimal fraction. Now, another interesting thing here is if you make this decimal fraction a negative number, let's say Heal Mult is 0.5, we'll remove that and apply this. And now when we heal poor old Hamish here, instead of healing him, we have dealt him some damage. So the healing here has been converted into damage. Unfortunately, he had a lot of temporary hit points, and so he got he didn't actually take any damage. So at any rate, the healing here, half the healing that we did, we've got this 0.5, so half the healing has been converted to damage. So Heal Mult can either increase the healing modifier, or it can decrease the amount of healing, or it can actually cause damage rather than healing. So quite a versatile effect tag there. Okay, then let's go on to the next one, and this is the NOHEAL tag. So this one takes a parameter, and we can either have rest, hit dice, or heal. So let's see what happens when we do rest first of all. So NOHEAL rest, let's swap out the effects here. And let's give Vary some wounds just to demonstrate this. So what this means is that Vary is not going to benefit from any healing due to a long rest. So if we go down to the menu here and we take an overnight rest, we can see Vary is currently unable to be healed, partly taking a long rest, and you can see that Vary still has her 10 wounds. So that's essentially prevented her from healing from an overnight rest. She can still be healed by magical healing, and she can still be healed by taking a short rest and using hit dice to rest. So it's only long rests will be inhibited or the healing will only be inhibited in this case from long rest. If we change that out to hit dice and reapply the effect, where are we here? Give her some more wounds. And now if we try and heal via hit dice, it prevents it from happening. So she can't heal from hit dice. And a similar thing is going to happen if we give it heal. Now you can chain these together, so we can have hit dice comma heal and apply this effect. And if we apply that now, then if we get some magical healing, then nothing happens. We can't heal. If we try and recover from hit dice, we don't get any healing. But if we take a long rest, then we can heal normally. So you've got three options there. You've got rest, hit dice, or heal. You can chain them together so that you can be quite precise as to what kind of healing that the actor can't benefit from. So that's no heal. Now there's one more, and that's no rest. So all caps again, and this one can take only two parameters, either short or long. So if we let's go long. So this means that Vari is not going to benefit from a long rest in any way. So if we go back to her, let's give her back her she's got them back. Right, let's go to the Actions tab and let's we'll go to Combat here. We'll need to lock this, right? Okay, so let's say that she's used up some spell slots here, and she's got some wounds, and we haven't applied the effect yet, so let's apply the effect. So when we come down to taking a long rest here, it says that Vari is unable to rest. She hasn't healed any hit points. She hasn't recovered any spell slots. And if there was anything down here that would recover on a long rest, some ability that she had or something like that, then that wouldn't recover either. And the other option here is no rest short, and that does exactly the same thing except for short rest. So if there's anything that she could recover on a short rest, this probably doesn't affect Vari so much, but it could affect something like a warlock that recovers their spell slots on a short rest, or a bard that gets their bardic inspiration back in a short rest. Then, well, she has bardic inspiration, so we can actually do that. So we've used her bardic inspiration, that's gone. So if we apply this effect and then we take a short rest, she doesn't get her bardic inspiration back. If we take that off and do a normal short rest, then she would have gotten her bardic inspiration back. She's not high enough level to get her bardic inspiration back on short rests. Anyway, you get the idea. If something was coming back on a short rest, then it's not going to happen here. Right, okay, that's the healing tags. So hope you found that useful, and thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now.